This is the Britax Frontier 5-point harness or booster seat. It's the 2-in-1. I wanted to do a video for you. I just purchased this seat. I have never had any experience with it before. I drive a 2002 Chevy Suburban, and both of the back seats have a lap belt. So that means that my 5-year-old needs to stay in a 5-point harness as long as possible. Otherwise, then he would get switched to the seatbelt like this, which means somebody would end up having to sit with just a lap belt, which isn't, the best bet. So I settled for this seat. I don't say settled. I chose this seat because I believe he will be able to stay in it the longest. So this seat has the Clicktight method of securing the seatbelt, which I have no experience with. So I wanted to record a video, see if I can figure it out, so we'll be able to tell how easy or not it is. So according to the book, I think looks like, okay, see, here's the buckle, and then behind here, let me unbuckle this. This is very hard to do in a hot car in the middle of Texas summer. Okay, there's this seat pad here, and you pull this down, and there's two, see the two gray things? This is to slide those together. Oh look, just lift it up. Okay, next it says to run the seatbelt through the green belt path. So I'm going to try to do that. Okay, I have the seatbelt here. Let me loosen it up. Looks like, okay. There's a sticker that says run it through here in some other language. I'm sorry, this is hard to do with one hand. Okay, so I'm supposed to route that through there, buckle the buckle, and then tighten it. And the directions say that you do not have to, you know how tight you have to get a seat normally, and you're bouncing up and down on it and all of that. The directions say that you don't have to get it that tight. You just need to get the slack out. So that's what I'm trying to do. So it has a little bit of slack in it. I'm going to put the phone down just for a second, see if I can get it any better. Okay, this is what I ended up with. It doesn't move much. Okay, then let me look back at the instructions again, make sure I do this right. Remove the slack, don't over tighten it, close the Clicktight. A click confirms that the Clicktight is secure. So I think that means that we close this thing. Oh, it's hard to close too. Ah, it clicked. Woohoo! Okay, so then this cover goes back. The pretty red cover goes in front. And looky there. I cannot move the seat. It is in there. I have never had a car seat installation that easy. Okay. And I will also install the top tether here in a minute. I just wanted to show you about the seat a little bit. It looks like it's pretty nice. I like this this side rest. You see how big this is? My fingers are at the end, so it's a little bit longer than my head. And when my son sits in it, you can really tell that this is going to be protecting his head, and this is going to be protecting his side, and I really like that. To adjust this car seat, it is the easiest thing I have ever seen. Usually on every other car seat I've ever had, when your child grows or if you have to use it for another child, you know, you have to take the car seat out of the car, unthread these, rethread these, and then, you know, you usually realize the car seat's dirty and it ends up being a whole day deal, right? Well, with this one, all you do is you squeeze this red thing and you move the seat up and down to fit your child how you need it. This whole piece moves, this moves with it, and then all you will have to do is, you know, use this strap down here to tighten it if you need to loosen it. This is the one thing I don't like about this. You have to stick your fingers in here and feel around if you need to loosen the belt. You can feel it, there's a little thing in there to push. I can't really show you, but you push that and then the seat belts can be loosened a little bit. I don't really like that, but I can deal. And then there's this nice little pad here for little boys. I think it'll take a little getting used to with all of these things for my son, but he's 5, and he'll have brothers sitting next to him who can help him. There is a cup holder here and a cup holder here. It does not have the nice little cubbies like the Nautilus had, but that's okay because he usually ended up stuffing food in there and it would get disgusting and I would have to clean it out, and so that'll be okay. Let's see, is there anything else? It looks like, according to the specs, it should be 1 inch slimmer, which is good because his 9-year-old brother is still in a booster. And he sits here, and you can see it is a really, really tight fit. But it looks like it may be a little bit better with this seat. Yeah, it's better. Before, his booster seat did not fit. It didn't reach all the way back here. There was a gap, and now it fits. So I'm happy about that. I think I'm going to like this seat. Like I said, I bought it for my 4-year-old. Excuse me, my 5-year-old. And I believe the shoulder height limit is 20.5 inches. And at 5 years old, he is currently only at 14. And his weight matches his height. So that means just for torso height, he has another 6.5 inches to grow. So obviously, that's only torso height. His total growth will be more, more than that. So I'm sure he has a few more years in here. In this seat, once he does outgrow this seat, for the 5-point harness, he can still use the booster. You can take the back part off. I will probably be buying another one of these for his younger brother. I also have a 2-year-old who will probably need a new seat. He is still rear facing in a, I don't know, it's a Graco something. It's a Graco. It's a Graco. I like Graco, but I switched to Britax for this other one, and I'll probably buy another one of these for my other little guy. So I thought it was a good choice. My husband and I both drive the same vehicle model, so I had to get something that, was going to work in both cars. I think that is all I have to show you, in case you were interested in purchasing this seat. I hope this video was helpful for you. Also, I did purchase, there's a liner that is sold with this seat, not with it, but it's the same brand, and it is approved for use with this seat. It's a liner that sits in the seat to help catch messes, or if they have a little accident when they're sleeping or something like that, which is something that we run into. I thought that would be helpful, and I will post a review about that in a separate video. Okay, hope that was helpful for you. Thank you. Bye-bye.